Alright guys, so if you do not subscribe to World Domination Expert, you probably did not know this, but I actually got the Colonel when I was over there doing a pack opening, and like on this channel, it was the last pack, so pretty epic. We're gonna get some gameplay with him today, but first I need to finish up these things. Destructor going to 30, we will show that maybe even tomorrow, but let's go ahead and start training our Colonel. Let's go ahead, start training, yep. Alright, finish now for 1 coin, that's not too bad. Let's start him again, get him up to a few levels at least. Where's he at here? Alright, let's get him to level 3, there we go, finish now. Ready to complete. It also depends really on how many coins we have. I think we have enough boxes actually. We might even be able to get him to level 9. We'll just have to wait and see though. Alright, going to level 4, here we go, finish now. I love how little coins it takes. In Clash of Clans, everything takes so many gems, but in this game, you can get away with using coins pretty effectively. Alright, finish now for only 4. Alright, next level. What's he at now? He's at level 5, right? Level 5. The highest we can get him is level 9, so finish now for 5 coins. And that's 2 hours time. That would have been like 40 gems in Clash of Clans. Alright, Colonel, let's get him up again. Alright, 9 coins, and I think we should be able to do 2 more. We will be able to get him to the maximum level, considering we don't have another Colonel. Once we get another Colonel, we'll be able to get him up even higher. But for right now, he'll only be able to be level 9. So finish him up to level 8. And then for the last one, level 9. Where's he at? There we go, start him and finish him. 19 coins, so not all that bad. Okay, so now that we have a level 9 Colonel, let's go ahead and which should we attack? Let's go ahead and go to New Orleans. I think that seems fine. We're gonna attack it on hard. And what do I want in here? 2 firemen are okay, so let's actually get, what do we need? Oh, we are way over on power, so let's take the Destructor and Surgeon out. Let's put, where's the Colonel? Where are you at, bro? Alright, I want the Musketeer in there. Let's get the Colonel in there as well. What else? We need a sniper, so let's go ahead and throw a Spec Ops and an EMT. Will that be fine? Oh, we have a sniper already. Professional should be good. Alright, so let's go ahead and accept that. And yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight New Orleans on hard with the 2 new units both at level 9. So this should be pretty interesting to see. First wave. Oh, that's pretty interesting how this is set up. And there's 1 objective point, so this should be pretty simple to defend. We're gonna go ahead and we need a meat shield on either side. If I remember right, that unit's pretty beefy. I'm not so sure about the Colonel yet. I'm pretty sure it's similar to the Musketeer, just a different evolution, but don't quote me on that. Alright, let's put the EMT over here along with our sniper and professional. I'm more worried about this side because it doesn't have any walls for it to take care of, but we will definitely be filling up this side once we get more units. Oh, so it's more of a spray. Okay. Alright, that's pretty interesting. So it looks to be like it's a splash damage unit, and it's doing some okay damage. Let's go ahead and put another EMT over there and fill that pad up. Let's get our professional working. Alright. Doing okay over here. Definitely holding up pretty good. Not doing too much damage though. Let's put another one down. Let's kind of see how they go together. Okay, they're definitely working their way through the zombies now. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so that one down pretty simple. Got 500 medals off of that one. We got the unit survivor bonus. Alright, we need to take on a harder map though. I was expecting that to be a little bit more difficult. Got another EMT, that's fine. Let's go down to Lima. I think we can take this on hard. Yeah. Let's switch out this EMT for something else. What do I want in there instead? Yeah, let's go with the Destructor. We could actually do that. Okay, so Lima on hard with the 2 new units. And I'm going to pair them up together this time to kind of see how they work together. And let's put them both right here. The Colonel is a legendary unit if you did not know it. And right now I'd have to agree, it is working pretty good for me. Let's put our Destructor, Deadshot, Fireman. Okay, that'll work. I really want to see how this unit does. Alright. It does have that range, so it looks like it's just the evolution of the Musketeer, and it does pretty well. I love seeing that huge range. That is probably the best thing about these units. It has like a sniper's range, and it doesn't do quite as much damage, but it has the health of like a fireman, so I definitely like using this unit. I think it works pretty well. Let's put a firefighter down there. Can kind of help out. And remember, this is on a much harder stage than the last one, so we are going to lose a few units off of this. Let's go ahead, put our not our Stemzy. Let's put our Mazeltov cocktail down there, Stemzy on top. How are they working here? Doing a pretty good job. Like to see that. I like that reload animation too. That's pretty cool. Alright, oh, there's a zombie stuck back here. And they're actually able to snipe him from back there, so love seeing that range. That's probably my favorite thing about these 2 units. I know I just said that, but I can't exaggerate that enough. Alright, let's show our rewards and do one more. Let's see if we can take on Cape Town. Alright, hard. I'm just going to leave my units as is. It's going to be pretty tricky though, because I'm only 300 over the minimum power, so I'm pretty overmatched here. Where's that first wave coming from? Over here. It's kind of an odd positioning, to be honest with you, for troops on this one, so let's put these 2 here. They have that good range, and put our sniper back there as well. So that might be a good combo to put your Colonel and Musketeer with a sniper, because they'll protect it, but they still have that range ability. So I'm going to try that out on this and see how I like it. Let's fill up this pad as well, because we don't want any sneak attacks coming for us. Alright, anyway, start up the waves. And they're immediately going to work on this horde, doing a great job. Yeah, I think I really like this combo. So they're able to shoot up most of the horde, and the sniper, my Deadshot, is taking care of those brutes. So they are working good as a tag team. So if you have these units, I definitely recommend trying this strategy. If you have a good strategy of your own, leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear how you use the new units. Alright, filling that up. I don't think I've lost a unit yet. Alright, Mazeltov cocktail going on top over here. Stemzy over here. Let's put... I can't even put more units down. Okay, now I can. Let's put them over here. Get them killing them. And we were able to take care of that fine. So these units are pretty good. They might be a little OP. They might actually reduce them in the future. I certainly hope not, because they're only level 9. And I'm able to kick butt on hard, to be honest with you. So definitely enjoy using them, and I can't wait to get them upgraded more. But if you guys did enjoy this video, as always, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.